Hello and welcome back. It's the summer holidays and we have been lucky with some gorgeous weather lately. So, over a cup of tea this morning, we decided to go on a camping trip. I was making aloo parathas for breakfast. The plan is to eat out for the rest of the trip, so this is our one homemade meal before we hit the road. As the parathas are filling, comforting, and perfect to keep us going until later in the day.
Getting harder. It was never under my control. You know.
Over breakfast, we quickly made a list of everything we would need to pick up, as this was our first camping overnight in a tent. We have done day trips and short camps before, but this felt like a proper little adventure, and all three of us were very excited. After breakfast, I quickly got started with the packing while he went out to pick up a few essentials like milk, eggs, and some fresh ingredients for the barbecue. I like to carry a little spice mix with me whenever we go camping. It's my go-to blend of chatpata chaat masala, bhuna jeera powder, rock salt, and a touch of chili powder. It goes perfectly with barbecue corn and just adds that Indian flavor to anything we throw on the grill. Alongside that, I packed a small mix of our basic Indian masalas, just in case we feel like cooking a quick homemade meal at the campsite, some sugar, salt, and tea bags. I started by packing whatever ready to eat or easy to cook food we had at home, things like Maggi, some drinks, and a pack of ready to cook basmati rice. Just a few basics to have on hand in case we felt like having a warm meal. I always keep one of two small pots in our camping bag, just enough for simple cooking. And this little camping cutlery set I got from Aldi has been very handy. It packs all the basic utensils in one neat container, making it super easy to carry and store. I also packed a small chopping board, a knife, few shatterproof glasses, and some essentials we would need for food prep and serving.
How come the stars come to shine when it's dark? From so far away, show us where we are. What makes the sun go to sleep every night?
After filling up the water can, I loaded the mini fridge with whatever needed to stay cool. I plugged it in using an adapter at home first just to get it chilled before we connected it in the car. That way it stays cold right from the start of the trip as it is an extremely hot day.
Just like me, a little bit scared of heights. Why does the rain always keep on pouring down when it's gray outside?
While I started ticking off the checklist for our cooking and food supplies, my husband got busy loading the car boat with bigger essentials like camping chairs, our tent, sleeping bags, and the mats. Even for a short trip, having these basics packed makes a huge difference. It just keeps things smoother and stress-free, especially when you're camping with family and want to enjoy the experience without any last-minute scrambles.
Could it be to make the ground shine like gold?
Next, we headed straight towards the campsite. We had booked a spot at Eagle Point Camping in Bantry Bay. Since it was a last-minute plan, we could only get a non-electric pitch. But once we arrived and saw the place, we were honestly delighted. Bantry Bay is one of the most stunning spots in West Cork. Surrounded by rolling green hills, calm blue waters, and a peaceful coastline, the views are just breathtaking, like you have stepped into a postcard. Setting up the tent took a little while, definitely a bit of teamwork involved there. But once everything was in place, we took a short break and then set off for a small hike to a nearby island, which was just a short walk from the campsite. The views along the way were absolutely breathtaking. It felt like we had stumbled upon a hidden gem with hardly anyone around and nature all to ourselves.
And I knew it would catch up and that we would be the ones left behind. The stories I've been told, they never seem to leave my mind. And this road that I am on, I gotta stay.
By late afternoon, we were all craving for a hot cup of chai, and Rana was getting hungry too. So it was time to set up our little camping kitchen. To be honest, with views like these from my kitchen window, I wouldn't mind cooking the whole day. If you're enjoying this kind of content, do let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear your thoughts. And as always, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. It really means a lot.
And I still wonder where you are, and if you found a way out from the dark. The stories I've been told, they never seem to leave my mind. And this road that I am on, I gotta stay here for some time.
There is something so special about sipping chai outdoors, surrounded by nature, with your favorite person beside you. The gentle breeze, the peaceful view, and that first sip, it just hits differently. Along with our hot evening chai, we roasted some fresh corn, and this is where that spice blend I made back at home came in handy. A sprinkle of chaat masala, bhuna jeera, chili powder and lime over the hot corn made it absolutely irresistible. Simple but full of flavor. Just the perfect little snack to enjoy and revive good old childhood memories. We paired the corn with bun makhan and omelette. Soft buns lightly toasted and a fluffy omelette on the side. It was the perfect meal after our little hike. We enjoyed our simple food with one of the most breathtaking views of West Cork. Honestly, it's the moment like these that make you pause and just soak it all in. Good food, beautiful company, and nature at its best.
Might be something I forgot. Might be something I forgot. All I know is that I miss you all.
Later in the afternoon, we headed to the nearby beach and spent some truly fun moments together. It was so refreshing by the water, barefoot on the sand, with no screens, no gadgets, just us and nature. Spending time like this, unplugged from electricity and apps, is truly the best way to relax and bond with your little one. We even introduced Ronav to the stone skipping game, something we used to play as kids with flat river rocks. Watching him laugh and try to get that perfect skip brought back so many memories.
Can someone make this disappear? I'm having a crisis down here. And if I can't see you, I lose my mind.
As the sun began to set, we returned to our campsite and started prepping for a simple barbecue dinner. We grilled some ready-made kebabs and Ronak had fun helping out too, or at least pretending to. After dinner, we sat around soaking in the cool breeze and quiet around us. The sky slowly turned dark blue and soon stars began to appear. With no screens, no distractions, just the sound of nature and a warm sleeping bag waiting inside the tent, it was a perfect way to end the day. The next morning, after a short walk through the peaceful, misty surrounding, it was time for breakfast. We had packed some store-bought buttermilk pancakes which stayed perfectly fresh in our cooler box. Pancakes and chai was a simple but satisfying start to the day. After breakfast, we slowly began wrapping up things. Camping outdoors with kids is such a rewarding experience. It's not just about the views or the food, it's also about slowing down, reconnecting, and making memories you will talk about for years. We came back tired, yes, but with happy hearts and big smiles. If you enjoyed coming along with us on this little camping adventure, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel, and I'll be back very soon with my next video. Till then, take care. See you next time.